Hey, how's it going? It's the Polk here. Welcome back to the Haiti series. If you like what you see in today's video, hit that like button. And if you want to keep up with all the content, hit that subscribe button. Enjoy the video. Okay, so we're building up our universities and we're going through them pretty quickly. We're basically bumping every state up to 5 except Haiti, which already has, I think, 10 or 15. Building a few naval bases, and now I'm working on improving our military because it's very bad. Like, it's pretty lackluster. So we got 15 here, and we probably need about 20. So I'm gonna do 5 in Yucatan, and we're gonna make it 20. And for some reason it did 1. So 5 there, so that makes that 20, and then I'm actually gonna bump this up to 10 total. We'll do 2 in Togo. So that's going to put us at 20, 30, and then 1, but I'm thinking about not doing these because they're worse than this in every aspect, so I'm just going to get rid of them. Actually, we'll do another 5 here, so we'll do 5 in Haiti. So that'll put 25 and 10. And we're going to do that model through all the armies, and we'll bump this one down to 15. So 25, we need 10 more here, so boom, that's 10 more. And then we're going to do 10 here. So we'll do 5 in Santo Domingo. We're just driving a little bit of the economics in these states that don't necessarily have a lot of jobs, because we're definitely focusing on one state at a time, and sometimes they're not going to those states that I'm putting the military in. I mean, that's fine. We can give them a little bit of boost. Okay, -1 and then +4. So I like nice even numbers, so we're going to put that there, and then we need 1 more here, and then 2 there. I think that puts us at 20. So now every state has an even 5 for numbers. And then we need, so that's only 20, and I think we're doing 25, right? Yes, we're doing 25. So I need to do 5 more, and I'm going to do those in Haiti. And then we're going to do one more somewhere here. And then we're doing 5 more in, let's go for the Yucatan again. That puts us at 10, and then 25, and then we've got 3 Lancers, which I'm going to get rid of. Okay. So now we've got the option for conscripts, so I'm going to do 5. Actually, I'm going to do 10. I might have gone over. Yep. Mongol mass migration. Man, we are just flowing through these mass migrations. Look at this population growth. It's exploding. This is insane. We've got more investment pool to deal with, so I'm going to have to put up more of these construction sectors at the top. I'm going to go with 2 here, 2 there, and we'll put 2 in the Bahamas. We'll throw all those in, get back to our military a bit. Okay, so we've got the 10 there, and then I want to get the next army. So we got radios, so that's awesome. Might be able to employ that in the military. We need to get our military up to par with what Mexico has, because we're trying to take back our lost provinces. They took a bunch of stuff from us last episode. So we are going to aggressively try to take it back. I can't promise anything. Steel frame buildings is good. We'll go for mechanized farming. And we're also trying to explode our intelligence here. Okay, so 15 in that army, 10 in that one, and we're going to try to get 10 in this one. I don't know if we can. Oh, we should be able to. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we got 10 there. We'll go for 15 in each one then. Okay, 15 in that one, 15 in that one, and 10 in this one. So we're going to bump this up another 5 if we can. Perfect. Okay, cool. And we'll leave that 1 conscript. I'm not too concerned about it. So we'll get up to those levels. That'll put us at 75 strong with a, what, 10, 20, 30, yeah, 45 urbanized 80 complete. So like 140, I think, 100, 145 battalions, that's pretty good. Let's get loyalists. We're also a technocracy, and it didn't change our flag, so that's kind of sad. We have multiculturalism, which apparently everyone hates, but everyone that's moving here loves it. So I'm guessing it's one of those closing the doors behind you situations. Mutual funds just got unlocked, which is awesome. We're gonna use that in a second. We could go towards laissez-faire, and that would really help our economy boom for the private sector. I'm very tempted, but I'm also trying not to go too far into capitalism. Commercialized agriculture would actually be really beneficial for us, so I'm going to do that. Alright, now that we just got it anyways. So, mutual funds, start at the top and let's work through our PMs. So, Oria mass migration. Man, they have no issue coming here. Okay, let's see if anything can use electric sewing machines. Everything can. Craftsman sewing, that would be actually good money. I'm gonna do that, but okay, I guess everybody can do it. Luxury furniture on everything, and we're gonna go for rotary valve on everything as well. Okay, everything's looking good here. We can go for brine electrolysis, and we're gonna exempt. Actually, it's just well, too late. If they need to downgrade, they're gonna downgrade. Electric engines on what can get it. Looks like everything can. So we're going to be pushing out more engines now. We are pushing out steamships and steel hulls. We make vehicles. We have a good arms industry through artillery and munitions as well. All of our stuff is using good fertilizers. Should we do a little bit of fruit? Maybe. That would just make grains more expensive, so no. Electric fences where we can get them. And then let's do the refrigerated rail cars. We don't have any coal mines. I believe we're still pulling it from Costa Rica, which is one of our lost provinces. I'm going to switch everything over to start using rail, and then I'm going to deal with the consequences of my actions here in a second. Because I know there's going to be some states that don't have enough. Ooh, socialist demagogue. Radical! That's fine, homie. We're all a little radical on the inside. So radical, dude. Okay. This is all good. I don't have covered markets yet. That's wild. Electric street lights exempt where we can't, and then public motor carriages exempt where we can't. Logging camps, electric exempt where we can't, and rail log carts exempt where we can't. It's sames. Yep. Yep. And electric trains where we can, it should be everywhere, and still passenger cars everywhere we can, and mass scale trading with some exemptions. And here we go, publicly traded for everything. Okay. Total top-down management. An interesting proposal. We're taking it. For the communist movement. Okay. Wow, that is okay. That's a lot of money. Mutually beneficial. I will take 6K towards international exchange. So we're going to blow through this stuff, get all our military stuff done, and then I'm going to build well, I'm probably going to build a bunch more construction sectors here in a second. I got to look at this once we're not building, but get these schools put in. Men mass migration from the Heavenly Kingdom. That's nice. What are they building? They're building the railroads. Good. Steel mills, tooling workshops, textile mills. Okay, so they're building everything we want them to build, and holy good God. Well, that's one way to do it, and you will no longer have the option to build here because you took my land. Rajput, Indo-Aryan. Okay, we're paying some subsidies like crazy right now for railroad. It's because we switched over to electricity, I bet. Hindustani. That should pass very easily. Yeah, so railways are costing quite a lot. And it's probably because they're not profitable anywhere. Yep. Yeah, this could go back to cargo prioritization and it would still be not profitable, so do that. Uh, yeah, why not 10% more? I'm gonna start rolling through these states and just looking at their railroads to see what kind of amount we're paying overage. Looks like electricity is horribly expensive here. And we have coal-fired, which that's that's hilarious. Can we get oil-fired, or is that too far down? Oil turbine, 5 years? Come on. Come on. Okay, well, don't really know how we're gonna fix our coal issue. Is there coal here? There's sulfur. Is there coal here? No. Coal here? No. Coal here? No. Coal here? No. Oh well. Guess we're just gonna have to take our land back. Okay. So what I want to do is see if America is interested in maybe an alliance or something. They're not. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. I need a strong ally. Maybe it'll be Britain. Britain does like me a lot. They won't be an ally, but they might give me maybe Jamaica. Nope, they want Jamaica. West Indies? Nope, they want that too. I don't really think there's anything else I want from them. So, okay, France, you friendly yet? Nope. Wish they were friendly. Will you give me Guyana yet? No, that's because it makes gold. Britain gave me their portion before it had too much gold, so whatever. I could be mean. Austria would join, really? And New Granada? Really, guys? Ugh. They've got oil, and then I think they have coal here. Yep. Really sucks, man. Really sucks. Well, hopefully we can build up enough and make Mexico get like not get involved in this. So if I were to say, hey, I want Costa Rica back, return it. It doesn't say that they'll actually join them. They like me less than them, but they don't necessarily like them, so I could do it. I might go for it. It doesn't hurt. Fix my coal issue. Yeah, give me back Costa Rica, homie. Oh, apparently I can sway America or Mexico into this. I think I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna demand a few more things. Okay, so Mexico's the main one I'm concerned about. Transfer states. They'd want Yucatan back. They can go somewhere else with that. They would also like Yucatan. What is with you guys? Go away. Well, I need. Oh, it's a conquer state, even though I own them. Are you serious? Really? 20 infamy? I used to own the state, bro. 21 buildings. That's not too bad. Okay, let me look. Let me strategize. Okay, so we've got 800,000 people here, 1 million there. This is crap. I don't even care about that. I need my states back, so I'm gonna try to get Honduras back, and I know it's gonna be a ton of infamy. Yeah. Okay. Of course they do. Of course they do. Why wouldn't they? 122. I mean, I could. Ooh. It's juicy. Hello, America. Would you like something valuable? And I'm not even gonna shaft you on this one. Would you like Texas? Because I think that would be hilarious. Maybe we could give you, but yeah, let's give you Texas. Ooh, look who's on my side, Mexico. That's crazy. So anyways, let me have the Rio Grande is its own country. Nice. You took my state. Can I make you return that? Which Chiapas? It had a bunch of rubber. It really wasn't worth it. Okay, so Mexico. I don't know if I'm gonna take anything from Mexico. I would take like Veracruz or Oaxaca if I did take anything, but I'm more concerned about this. This is my bread and butter. So I want Nicaragua and Honduras. We're gonna add those two. And Britain would join if I became their protectorate, so that's something to keep in the back pocket. Can't conquer any more states, but I can't liberate either. Can't get a revoked claim, can't humiliate. I don't think I could, oh, I can enforce some stuff. Okay, I can enforce. I'll enforce that. Pay me a little bit of money after the war because you're annoying me. Bundeli. United States of America improving relations. Central America declared rivalry. Well, you won't exist soon, so I'm not too worried. Okay. Mobilize, grab your conscripts, go on that front line. You as well. And then that navy is going to land here in Costa Rica. So we're going to go ahead and mobilize and conscript it up. Growing engines. Yes, more automobiles are needed. Full steam ahead. Still going crazy with those mass migrations. All is well. Central America backs down, so I got my Costa Rica back. Unfortunately, it's not as much as I would like, but hey, it's something. They almost lost Texas over it, so that's hilarious, in my opinion. Meanwhile, we're just going to continue to be stronger and stronger, and then Mexico is going to rue the day that they kept getting involved in our wars. Even though they have a really good opinion of us, which is weird. It's fine, Central America, we can be enemies. Really, this was already incorporated, bro. So messed up. It's basically useless to me now. Okay. Mechanized. One. Good. I think you can use this political end stays actions and set PMs here. I don't think it's gonna, well, it's not gonna do all of them, but it should do most of them. Yep. No doubt they were using rubberized tools and stuff. Wow, that is At least one trade center in Yucatan, huh? Wow. Britain is really trying to trade. I'll play and no work. Who are you? You are a reformer. Okay. Good. Improve with them. Improve with Britain. Good. France. Oh, don't damage. Improve. And you know what? Since we know that Germany and Mexico fought, then we know that maybe we can pull Germany in the future, and that would be that hot. Okay. Got 15% success chance, or improving the popularity of Flourville, who is a market liberal. That's fine. Get a little bit of popularity. I don't know how this is at review and not in implementation at 86%, but you know, sometimes you don't even, like, you don't need to ask questions. You just gotta accept it. Oh yeah. So that'll put us at over 100, and then we should be really close to on par with Mexico, minus our conscripts. But those should be improving with this population explosion that we have that has gone basically north. And now we have trench infantry, so I think we've actually surpassed them quality-wise. They're the 12th strongest and we're the 20th strongest, so let's bump up this quality here to 30 and 40. Upgrade. 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 Let's see, we're going to go from 20 to what? Broke. That's what we're going to go to. We're going to go to broke. Should be fine as soon as we stop building, which should be very soon. And then 3 tooling workshops simultaneously. It's a beautiful sight. Yi. Then Han. So China. Migration attraction. Oh yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful. Electric arc. I think that's for steel. Let's go to steel. Oh, and let's make sure our coal is going crazy. It is not. Go crazy, guy. Yeah. Fill those gaps of coal so I can stop submitting the crap out of it. Electric arc. Yes. Yes. 60 million GDP. Don't happen all at once. What's Mexico's GDP? I'm just curious. Okay. Well, they're about to find out. We're still working on that Navy too, apparently. It just takes a while. We got power plants going in. We are hyper-industrializing right now. And it's showing population, literacy's not doing great, GDP. Oh, and bureaucracy is horrible right now, so maybe we do something about that again. Let's see. Oh, we got covered markets, might as well, right? We'll exempt a few of them. Commercialize agriculture. Okay, we can't do any more, so I'm gonna do more government admin buildings. Hey, look, we actually have a deficit of taxes here. Boom, boom, boom. We'll do 4. And then I'm gonna do another, I don't know, just a couple in each state. I just want to keep this a really high positive. We're bleeding out 17K in uncollected taxes. Okay. Yep, we have all sorts of electricity shortages. No, we're a technocracy. Education is the #1 thing if people want to vote. Okay. It looks like we have quite a shift in market liberal, shift in options now. So anything but multiculturalism. Absolutely not. We can go towards total separation now, which wouldn't be a terrible idea. That would probably just cause more migration. Holy hell, everything's an option. I don't know what's going on. Just with these guys in government, apparently they're okay with any option. We'd like to get away from censorship and go towards protected speech because of that technology spread. And that would be a huge bonus to us. But we would piss off everyone. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Could do secret police. None of these things would really change too much. We don't need police. Laissez-faire would be a good one for further explosion. Yeah, let's do total separation here. What could go wrong? Except maybe secession or rebellion, civil war, whatever. Those are small words, small problems. Well, look at that shortage of automobiles. Are they even building automobiles? I haven't seen them build anything. Let's see what we have. Because that might be a way for us to... Yeah, let me just add like 10 of those on there and see what happens. What's the worst that could happen? Persian, huh? Couldn't make it Iran, huh? It's fine. Closing that prestige gap too with these military boosts. What's our military now? It's still 20. So hasn't gone up too much, but we also don't have 300 battalions. We don't have a National Guard either, which would kind of be beneficial. Pay for a decrease in decree cost? No, I think I'm just going to take the -2 to your opinion. Alright. Yeah, and once we get this done, I think we're going to focus... Let me switch the decree for road maintenance off. But I think we're going to focus on getting our budget figured out. Oh, we already failed that. That's crazy. Okay. I'm going to slow that down, and we're going to look at this for the last couple minutes. Looks like paper's really, really expensive. It's actually not great. Industry, urban. Okay, they're dealing with the paper issue, kind of. Electricity is a huge problem too, which they're also working on. So really, we need to work on these subventions and the subsidies that we have. Railway being 29K worth of subsidies is too much. Okay, they're good here. We've already checked that. I think it was the electricity that made it so expensive. It's not that we don't have enough. It's the fact that the electricity is so damn expensive. So I think we're gonna bump those back. Maybe. Where are they at? Railway. Give me the icon I'm looking for. I probably already passed it 3 or 4 times. Oh god, everybody's judging me. Just kidding. I definitely passed it. There we go. So, they'd use more coal. I think we should just build up the electricity, honestly. It's 400, and we're building up cars right now, which are going to be great and profitable and all that, but I think, like, okay, Yucatan needs more power because their railways need it. They actually don't need. Bump those back. Okay, they can use steam trains, and we'll go back to wood for them. Oh, we'll go back to cargo prioritization, and they're good. Perfect. Okay, let's just go state by state. I think that's going to be our best solution. So railway here. Could probably bump it down to steam again, 34%. So maybe not. So we'll bump it back up to electric and then go to wooden. We'll keep it on that. It's actually not too bad. Okay, Haiti. They're doing actually pretty good with what they've got. We could go up to steam. Probably help that a little bit. Mainland, Haiti. I mean, they're doing fine. Santo Domingo, crooked connections, hold on. Yeah, decrease enactment time. So Santo Domingo, yeah, horribly cheap. So we're gonna go down to experimental trains and wooden cars. Well, maybe even this. Yeah, that's fine. Boulevard, let's look at you guys. Same thing, electricity is really expensive, but in this case, hey, so are the trains. So, ooh, here we go. Guyana is one of our really expensive ones, so we're going to go back to experimental trains and cargo prioritization, and now it's turning a profit. So that'll help us out quite a bit. Subsidies down to 30K, and railways are now only costing us 3K. So let's look at steel mills. I think they're going to have the same issue too. Power is just something that takes forever to build, and it's used by so much crap. So, steel mills. Ones in Haiti, they're having an issue with power. Not surprising. I'm going to go ahead and bump it down to open hearth so that we don't have that issue anymore. I think that's going to be the big one. We'll leave the rest of them on. Maybe Bolivar we'll mess with. Yeah. Going to open hearth there too. The rest of them are fine. I think we can kind of work on electric arc. Maybe not that one. Guatemala. Like, it's not going to be super profitable, but because it's so expensive for steels in our market, they'll probably build power there to help it. Okay, so 9K for steel mills now. Okay, so that's more manageable. And then subventions, we've got 10K for engines and 10K for tools. Considering engines are so expensive, I'm going to remove that subvention. Yeah. Not paying 10K to get rid of engines. And then tools as well. If people want to buy our stuff, it's here. They don't have to have us pay for it. I'm not trying to take over the market. Or am I? No, I'm not. We're going to bump that down. So that's 20K in subventions we just knocked off. Should be good there. And then iron, I don't know why I would be exporting iron. Oh, it is kind of cheap. But I mean, if we don't need it, don't expand it. Yeah. Let's just bump that back to middle ground. Ooh, photographic art. Tibetan mass migration. We're still getting the Maya. Well, I'm butchering it again. I think that's a good place to stop it. So, thank you for watching. I really appreciate all the support I've gotten over the last couple months of me starting this journey with you guys. I've enjoyed, the interaction with everybody, and I've enjoyed playing and recording all this stuff. The editing, not so much, but that's normal. I got a lot of really great feedback for my 5-minute long videos, so I'm gonna be working on some of those. They take a lot longer to edit, so definitely look forward to seeing those soon. I'm doing a Venezuela series with that. Hey, how's it going? It's the Polk here. Thanks for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw, please hit that like button. And if you want to see more, hit that subscribe button. Thanks, and have a great day.